Whatever you wiki with Ace Attorney. However, this is going to be a little more difficult since I can't do the thing on my iPad. Blardy. Oh, cool. I had no idea this was being done. Apparently they adjusted the sound. Okay then. I guess if you want to watch it like an audio book, sort of, more or less, something like that. Ah, fuck. Start. Scene creator. Neat. Yeah, interesting. I think that was in Apollo Justice. And Ace Attorney Investigations. Still wish I could delete those two. Anyway, I was excited. Sorry, I took a drink and I started choking. I was excited to do this one for a reason. Detective, we made it. Whew. What a relief. Glad the jeweler is still safe. Actually, I'm not reading these. Jack solid. Mask to mask. Sometimes I feel like I should have done this years ago. To be fair, it kills my throat, but it's not that I wasn't really in the mood, it's just I didn't really feel like talking all that much. I was still trying to figure out my style. That and when I finally finished the first game, the dog had died. So. October 11th. October 11, 3:24 p.m. Wright and Co. offices. Hey Nick, get a load of this! Get a load of this! Hey, you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? What do you mean by that? We? You don't mean you and me are... Ah, don't be silly. Talk about me and Pearly, of course. Oh, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? I am an Iam's dog. Korean village? Isn't that? That's right. It's our hometown, apparently in mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boogies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Korean exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. So I dressed up extra special day. What do you think, Nick? Same Maya, different day. Just get me out of this fucking house already. This young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. First met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey, what are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Faye, but I usually call her a Pearl. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can. Estimate. Korean Village is the home of the mysterious Korean channeling technique. And Maya is the daughter of the Korean School of Channeling's master. Well, it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. It's Nick, how are you gonna make 2 gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. Want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't really have a choice here. Might as well head on out. October 11th, 7:18 p.m. Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh, you would have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fay Manor storeroom. Yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom. Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Alright. Guess we should go and say hello. Hello, hello. You say goodbye, I say hello. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm not reading. I was yawning, sorry. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. Did that murder case that happened in Crane Village? I think it was like the second case in the second game. I forgot what the first one was. Golden Screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The six-leaf Korean sacred writing soul screen. If it's so sacred, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? She's not wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves. You would usually call it a sheet of paper, yeah? Alternatively, it could be called a leaf of paper. Piece of cloth with a ton of funny written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. Pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Oh, Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it! Ah, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Korean Village. Yeah, look at that. Somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It even says Fay Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. Kinda wanna add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. I might get mad. What's with this big cushion just lying around with nothing on it? That must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? What? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. I think I know what it is, too. Hintity, hintity, hintity. Type. October 11th, Moldy Taylor Basement Warehouse. Yup, that's a given. That's a biggin. Yup. Yep, this was a basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright! Eek! A monster! You were right. Huh? Monster. Good evening. Good to see you again. You. I know you. Wait. I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss. Ah, hello. She a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you, I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what is going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. You shouldn't let him off those silly... Oh, goddamn pearls. Never mind, I don't need any little needle pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Knuckle Samurai case? Not really. I'm stuck in the dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Oh, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us... No! Don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. That's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Well, Lord Blue Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display are in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Barley? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well. That sounds good. So what's with that face she's making? Hey, Mystic Maya, take a look at the door next to the door. That's Mystic Ami, right? Yes, it's a statue of the woman who invented the Korean channeling technique, Abi Faye. The statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Shichishito. They're holding the Shichishito. Remember that statue for a later case. Gonna sneeze. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding? Don't ask me. How should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? I mean so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Korean Shichishito, the ceremonial sword. Not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Ah, fooey. Wanted to cut something. What are you even eyeing me for? Look, it's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet? Oh, well, actually. I've already made a reservation at a restaurant on the 12th floor. There we go. So drab without the music. Oh. Why don't we all dine together? Ooh, I like the sign of that. Dine. Sounds so fancy. Oh, the kids' lunch. Apparently it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go forward and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner? Okay, my case one kid's dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs then? It was a pleasant evening. All that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Wright & Co. offices. Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? Never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm gonna turn on the TV. An update on a recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief Mask the Mask. Mask the Mask? According to a spokesperson, Lord Lee Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lord Lee Taylor? Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? What do you think about discovering the toilet? Treasure? Lord Lee Taylor? You don't think... Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen. My master mask. Most valuable treasure. The Korean sacred urn was stolen. What? Refresh my memory a little. What is a sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Korean village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mr. Kami Fei, the founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought the urn had the name Ami written on it. Don't says I am. And you know how that happened, Pearly? Huh? Well... There's some things best left unsolved. What'd you say, Mr. Nick? That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Korean village, by his hometown. The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Bruh, shut up! What happened? I used to be able to let's play in relative quiet. At least Dad walked the fuck out to do whatever the fuck. I'd rather he never come back, but he keeps coming back. Rather be able to move out already, but god damn it. One of the treasures of Korean village, mostly priceless. Looks like a plain old pot. That was terrible. I was arrested and everything. And ouch. 1 year ago, the murder in Korean village. A man was killed during one of my spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being a key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mr. Kamaya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this urn used to say Ami on it. Until Pearl's accidentally broken into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. Can't believe I haven't noticed this until now, a whole year later. Can't believe it myself. October 12, Lord Lee Taylor, main exhibition hall. Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much like... Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh? Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Whatever, that voice. Oh, no, not him again. Shoot, I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? Why is it that anytime something bad happens, it's always you three? Believe me, Professor, I've been asking myself the same thing. Should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here? Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now we can change you to try to remember it right. Oh, it's too long for you. You can just call him Dick. Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick. Yeah, good to see you again, too, I guess. Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name, man ago. It's just Gumshoe, okay? Oh, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. I don't know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Master Mask. I know about that, too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night, at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? Got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime? You mean here? Right? Wrong. That urn was being kept under a careful guard on the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? So who's guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? So what do you call an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So what's he like? Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Ah, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our man on a stake-up. None of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy. So Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasures from the thief! Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. Oh, he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Master Mask. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right, Nick? Master Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Was sliced bread really all that in a bag of chips? I suppose, because you used to buy an entire loaf unsliced. Now it's pre-sliced. Eh, I suppose it made things easier. Sometimes he appears as a museum guy. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Master Mask. So he's some kind of master disguise, huh? Mr. Disguisey! And you know he does add to the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him on this time. What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the Sacred Urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So what's this calling card? Here it is. Don't show it to anyone, it's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal. It's H's mark. All his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. They're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if the calling card is real or not is that is ambush. That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, you work a little harder. Maybe you can have your own copycats someday. Foreshadowing? Were you foreshadowing the next case? Or was that the case after? Hard to remember. Thanks, I guess. Okie dokie. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, Basement Warehouse. No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. It's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. What the heck does that mean? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zvali! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and the spirit medium need a very events with the tray. Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I'm a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? Can't make heads or tails of it. But without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is Acme. Luke Acme. Yes, it's a pun on look at me. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. He said it! He said the thing! We can go home now. I'm IFA. Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Faye. Mystic Maya's cousin and Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent! Well then, shall we begin our little game? Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Baker's dozen is 13. Why? I don't know. Actually. You bastard. A baker's system. Okay, here's what it is. So, a baker's dozen is called that because in medieval England, bakers would add a 13th item to a dozen to avoid severe punishments for selling underweight bread, ensuring they met strict legal standards and didn't cheat customers. This extra item, called an inbread or advantage loaf, protected them from fines or even losing a hand. Maybe that's why. I think it's still done to this day. Breaker's dozen. Not the severe punishments. I like this guy. So he really is famous as you say? Of course! For a liar. I didn't even mean to say that. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was lived in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me! Got a pointy-ass nose. And a butt chin. I am Master Mask's arch enemy, the ace detective. Look at me! At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic sheriffs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What did you say, Nick? I've been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning his criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest blows of larceny. He even returned the target of his tyranny to the portrait of Megina to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Master Mask. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. I like that turn of phrase there. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news and the great people around town. What? They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I've achieved for them, it's not much. So in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mask. Keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh. Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lordly Taylor? Naturally. Wherever the mask goes, you will find out me laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps. My mask... Well, more like Damask elegance to you, and made a beautiful getaway. But this time, I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. Let me ask you about what happened last night in more detail. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course! After all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. That'll really get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Damn! He's just missing that stereotypical bad guy mustache. I first received a request for my services 20 days ago. It was 10 days ago that we received Master Mask's calling card. You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite vigorous and thorough. There's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. The calling card arrived, right? Yes, so as detective that I am, I've set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him. Hello. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularity and use of scruple nincompoops? Got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely! Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the secret urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. Someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, the precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? That's just not possible. That move. Who the heck? Come on. Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? The criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, ace detective Edby, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. You translate that for me, Nick? I think you pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask at me. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Master Mask. What do you know? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know? Take a moment to ask or listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Master Mask's calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. Surprised is here in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spear medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I couldn't learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals. Oh, I only want to scatter like us. Ever. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you too are pursuing the mysterious thief. I'm not sure I would say that That's right. Gonna find the secret urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return then to my office. Office of Earthly Delights, the Acme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute. He's gone. Don't like the idea of doing this guy's life for him. Come on, Nate, don't worry about it, it's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. Wanna go to his office too? Take me with you, okay? Boo. A pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the secret urn in it. Don't touch it, there may be clues to the thief's identity on there. I wish so hard to make that box. Ah! You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? Leonard has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fame Manor, so there's no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Master Mask had taken the box too. That was awesome. What did Ms. Andrews say it was called again? Shichi Shito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Where's those says from Ms. Andrews? Ah, it's pretty heavy. One hit, 7 times the foot. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Ah, you're fine little soldiers, eh, Pearly? That sword. Wasn't Mystic Army holding it last night? Ah. Another thing, that sword, the sword wasn't bent last night like it is now. You're right. Boo! Fine. Continue this next time. Till then, I'm Ryuiki. Goodbye.